Drinking buddies. I went ahead and poured the best flight I'll have my whole life. That's right, it's all downhill from here, drinking buddies.
I'm your drinking buddy.
All right, drinking buddies. So in front of me, I have 4 of the BTAC line. I bought 3 of these samples from Nana's Kitchen, and the 4th one, the George T. Stagg, is not from last year, it's from the year before, and I got that sample from my good friend Brooks Reed, who will be in a video upcoming, so look forward to that. George T. Stagg is probably my favorite pour of all time. Every time I have it, it blows my mind. Even blind, I find it to be dramatically better than other bottles that are really good. William LaRue Weller comes up next. Barrel proof, about 12-year-old wheated Weller that's, the same juice that goes into Weller and Pappy Van Winkle, but at a higher proof and a nice age point. What can go wrong there? I know it's really good. I've had it twice before and I really liked it. Then we have the Eagle Rare 17 year. That's going to be 101 proof. 17 years, Buffalo Trace. Yes, please. And then last up is 18-year Sazerac. That is at a lower proof. It's 90 proof. But when I did have it last time, I didn't find it to be thin and I didn't find it to be over oaked. Just kind of, to me, tastes like regular Sazerac, just dialed up to 10. Dialed up to 11. Maybe 12 even. Obviously, there's a variance in proof here. I probably will be able to pick out all 4. So this is I'm throwing myself a softball here, but it's not really about guessing which is which. It's about giving each one a fair review, honestly seeing which one of the 4 is my favorite, and yeah, just kind of having fun with it. It's pretty cool that I have the opportunity to do this, so thanks again to Marco at Nana's Kitchen and to Brooks Reed. So mixed them up. Let's go in for glass 1 and see what we got here. Caramel and butterscotch. Maybe a little, like faint oak. So I believe that to be the Saz 18. Because I'm getting the cherry licorice flavor that I get off a regular Sazerac. However, it is tasting a little thin and over oaked for me right now. I wonder what it'll taste like going a second time through. I don't know. But as of right now, it's whatever that is tasting a little thin and a little over oaked. Something that I wouldn't have said about it the last time I had it. Okay, now this one's just brighter. A lot more complexity going on. Buffalo Trace cherry. Oh man, this is just bursting with like so many notes. Floral, honey. Yeah, this smells fantastic. Very oaky, light on proof. I believe that to be the Eagle Rare. Not nearly as oaky as the last one. So a nice balance of oak and Buffalo Trace cherry. There's a little bit of that bourbon vanilla going on in here. I find that they have just those classic bourbon notes oftentimes. I don't necessarily come up with something really obscure off of Buffalo Trace. I've never had a Buffalo Trace where I'm like, oh yeah, there's some cantaloupe or watermelon. It just doesn't have enough Buffalo Trace. You get those classic notes and they're done really well. Yeah, man. Yeah, buddies. I'm liking that more than the first one. Now on the second sip, I am getting a lot more oak on that. A lot more age, a lot more barrel char, but still not as much as there was on the first one. Next up, third glass. Cereal grains? Cherry? Something kind of sweet and bitter at the same time. Like, oh man, here I am saying I don't get weird notes off of Buffalo Trace and I'm totally rhubarb. Like a strawberry rhubarb pie is going on here. Huh. There's a little bit more heat going on that one. I know I'm going to keep saying cherry, but it's Buffalo Trace. I'm sorry, guys. Everything in Buffalo Trace has cherry flavor to me, so I'm going to say cherry again. There's something else fruity going on here. A little bit of an apple. Cinnamon. Barrel char. I think that's the William LaRue Weller drinking buddies. Next up, we have the last one, which by process of elimination, this should be the George T. Stagg. It's a little musty on the nose. Candy cherry. Barrel char. A little bit of mint. Little bit of mint. Or something herbal. It does taste the hottest, but it should. It is the hottest. I think that's the George T. Stagg. I'm getting tiny note of leather, not too much. It's very, very, very small hint of mint. The main flavors on here are going to be, once again, your classic bourbon notes. Your bourbon vanilla, cinnamon, cherry, little bit of oak. It's complex. There's a lot going on. The finish lasts for 1,000 years. I'm exaggerating, of course, but I think probably one of the stronger things about George T. Stagg is how long the finish lasts. I can still taste it. I've been talking for an hour. I don't know how long I've been talking, but it feels like a while. That's just exceptional. I've never done the William LaRue Weller and the George T. Stagg back to back, so I really wanted to see, which one is better. And then I did want to, basically I'm comparing two and two. I'm comparing the Eagle Rare 17 year at 101 proof and the Sazerac Rye at 90 proof, 18 years, and the William LaRue Weller at a higher proof and the George T. Stagg at 124.9 proof. I'm basically comparing two glasses and two glasses, but if I was smart, I would have pulled pulled two videos out of this, but now I'm not sure. I think I'm going with that being the William LaRue Weller because I liked this one the most, and I think this is the George T. Stagg, so we shall see. And then, so that by process of elimination, I think this is the Eagle Rare. So, to be honest, the lower proof offerings, I prefer this glass, and the higher proof offerings, I prefer this glass, which is what matters anyway. If you're filling out your lottery cards at the end of the year, you only get to, put in which bottle you want. This information could be useful for you. You're filling out for raffles and whatnot. Which bottle do you want to ask for? So I hope this is helpful to you guys. I know these bottles are complete unobtainium, but at the end of the day, you will get some raffle offerings. At least I know I will. You probably will in your area. So which bottle should you ask for? Because before I started this, I would say that I would want the George T. Stagg and the Eagle Rare 17. So let's see what my palate actually says and see if I can queen sweep this or if I'm an idiot. So the first glass here that I thought was the Saz 18 that I think is just maybe a little bit over oaked and a little bit thin on the flavor. This one over here that is the other non-high proof offering just has more going on. There's more of that cherry. There's more flavor on this glass than this one. And so therefore I think this is the lowest proof. I think this is the Saz 18. And it's totally the Eagle Rare 17. So this glass must be, by process of elimination, this must be the Saz 18. This is the Saz 18, so that tells me that, this is kind of weird. The Saz 18 at a lower proof has more flavor than the Eagle Rare 101. It's a year older and it tastes less over oaked. Maybe adding the extra water helped that process. Maybe diluting it down a little bit more makes it taste less oaky, and you just get that. Maybe it's because I know now, but now it just tastes like an older version of Sazerac, and it's got more. It's got way more licorice on it than I thought it did the first time. So, all right. So this is my second favorite on the table. It didn't quite live up to this glass. I think this is the William LaRue Weller. I just personally think that I like the George T. Stagg more. Let's find out if I'm right. Did I just get a queen fail? I got a queen fail, or a queen, queen sweep, queen fail. I don't know. We need to come up with a word for it. Tell me in the comments what it's called when you get none right, because this is totally the George T. Stagg. My mind is kind of blown right now because by process of elimination, yes, this is the William LaRue Weller. Holy crap. I am kind of blown away right now. So my favorite was the William LaRue Weller. This is interesting, drinking buddies. I thought for sure that I was going to prefer this glass. I mean, you guys know that I'm a wheater lover, so maybe I prefer the wheaters, and the best thing you can offer from Buffalo Trace is probably going to be a wheater. I don't know if this William LaRue Weller is as good as Pappy 15. It's pretty darn good. Drinking buddies, I really appreciate you sticking around this long. If you stuck around this long, you're clearly a fan, so you might as well hit subscribe. That like button is not going to like itself, so if you could hit that, that would be really appreciated. Leave a comment below with what you think I should put up head-to-head next. I am planning to, right now, use a suggestion from my last comment that I'm going to film right after this. So I do listen to you guys. Throw something in you want to see, because I'll probably do it. Thanks for watching, Drinking Buddies. We'll see you on the next one.